I don't remember if sack and occupy is an option. Alright, where's the border? Oh, it's way down there. So we'll go down to the border, and then we'll switch to a raiding stance, because we're in enemy territory now. No, I did not mean you to move into the neutral stuff. Not that it really matters, because you will probably be next. We're still waiting another turn, right? Right. One more turn. I should be checking the building in the second province, though. That's true. I'm surprised I didn't play as the troll like after last time. There is a reason I am not going after him. I'm quite content for him to make up my eastern border against Chaos. Jossatel, thank you very much for the follow. Where's their army? That's Hellspire. Oh, they're down here too. Huh, okay. Alright, out of you lot, Ice Drake needs a building of some kind. So we could get the Ice Troll there, and we know that trolls are actually pretty strong. We can get the Offering of Slaughter. Oh, I see. It requires both that and the Ice Troll there. That just allows us to get the Norse controls. This on its own does... no, reduces recruitment cost. Or we can get the Smithy, which allows the Marauders great weapons. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of great weapons. I don't think they're that strong. And we can get the Ruinous Altar. I kind of like the idea that we get the Ice Troll there, so we can get the Norse controls. Also, Warwolf Den, so we can get Skin Wolves, as well as the Norscan Ice Wolves. Oh, those are Ice Wolves, not Warhounds. Interesting. And this also allows us to get the Skin Wolf Werkin, which is the first agent. And we can get a level 3 Longship, which is more money, more growth, and more casualty replenishment. This is spending a lot of money. Worth it, though. Because we're about to get some more once we take that down. The other thing is I do need to keep kind of an eye on that, though there's not much we can do there. Okay, cool. Oh, Norsca. Where is their general? I mean, I'm perfectly happy to slaughter the Varg camp and then raid it and loot it and occupy it. Is that their army? Nope, that's still not their army. Where is your army? Oh, it's probably off raiding or something. Must be. Sack value 1000. Please do. Still not really anything to counter. Loot gained. Excellent. Yeah, we could be raising these, but I want to do that to like the Empire towns. These are the ones that we actually want to just take. So we'll sack it. We've become a looter, which is income from looting settlements and from sacking settlements. Excellent. And a third slave worker.
To the four corners.
Does that stack? No. No, we've still only got the one. Alright, then we'll go and attack the Varg camp. That's true. Do we have a second lord? No. Because we've just beaten him in the battle. Right, so we could get Eye of the Gods, which gives us plus 7% weapon strength. Is that for me or for the entire army? I have a feeling that's for the entire army. Or we can get Foe Seeker, which is the charge ability, or we can get another one in Deadly Blade. I kind of like the idea of Eye of the Gods though, because, let's face it, I will be doing a lot of attacking. And Despoilers would be quite nice too. I'm level 7. Next turn I can get a mount, which actually I think is going to be better than Foe Seeker. We'll take Eye of the Gods.
The eternal challenger.
Well, I'm getting a fair amount of experience and I'm not really seeing any resistance, which leaves me bemused. We will need to repair you, but that's fine. Definitely made more money out of sacking you than we lose in repairs, thanks to our bonuses. In which case, I would say that we march on the Bay of Blades and hopefully their leader's over there. I think you know the answer to that one, Valinorian. Alright, that's someone raiding me, which, as a fellow Viking, I can kind of let you get away with. But I will kind of freak you out by running after you with a massive army. Challenge undeniable. And we have some construction done. Nothing upgraded though. And this place is really quite upset with me. In fact, how are you lot doing? You were kind of upset as well, but not as bad. What if I don't tax you? Only loses me 70. Yeah, Icetooth Mountains actually make a fair amount of money, but the other one, not so much. Yossatel and Rickfoot, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate that. Have I considered playing Man of War? I've kind of got my eye on it, but reviews are very middling at best. So, maybe. I need to check it again, I think. But I like the concept. It's basically Warhammer at sea. And one thing which I wasn't clear about, but I kind of think they do, is does Sega/Creative Assembly own it? Because if they do, then surely that would be a great platform to use for the sea battles in Total War. Legion, thank you very much for the follow. Or leg one on. Could also be that. Right, so how do you think the quickest way of getting here is through there? Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Right, werewolf dens are complete, so we will need to do a bit of restructuring for our military once we are done here. I think I want you upgraded to level 3 so that I can then get the the fur thingy, fur stash going. Because I want all the monies. I not Mudder, thank you very much for the follow.
Choose your words carefully, or I shall choose my blade.
Has Wintertooth just declared war on me? No. Non-aggression. Oh, they're at war with Wintertooth. That's why they want a non-aggression with me, because they're kind of hemmed in on both sides. Yeah, I can understand your reticence. Fair enough.
Set. An unstoppable force.
Alright, let's move you up to here. So what I would quite like to do is upgrade the Norscan Warhounds to... Oh, we're in their territory at the moment. No, that's mine.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Oh, that's part of the third province. Okay. So I need to come back this way in order to build over here. Fair enough. And I am basically out of money regardless. Hey, Poznik. Have I seen Want to Play from the Depths? Is that the procedurally generated sea exploration game? I doubt there will ever be manual sea battles in Total War Warhammer. Well, the reason they gave for not doing that is because Games Workshop has no rules for it, but considering Man of War, they do. I think there's just because of how unpopular their other sea battles were that they're not doing it. Are you... Oh, that's their general. Siltha Ek. They clearly just lost a fight against someone else. Or maybe just won a fight against someone else. You are just raiding. Alright, here we go.
A challenge?
Hopefully a challenge. Hopefully. Sack value 2,400. Hello!
I'll rip out guts.
Kislev is out? I just noticed that. Blimey. Right, I think it looks like we're actually in for a fight this time. So they have their armoured guys, marauders with weapons, spearmen, axes. Oh, they have some trolls. And that's about it. I need to see if I can tie their trolls down with Wulfric. And also the Werkin are anti-large. Actually, so are the spearmen. What I should do is try and nail their trolls with the spearmen. Never heard of it described that way. It's a game you can custom build boats, planes and fortresses and fight them against the AI. What, from the deep? Or from the depth? Oh, it's that survival game. Yes, I do know the one you mean. No, I haven't played that. My bad. There's another one which is a procedurally generated ship exploration game. It's not from the depth though. I don't remember what it's called. Right. Oh, I forgot to check if they have cavalry. Well, I think we're going to try and seize that hill. And then maybe sprint my crazy quick people around the side. So we'll put the hunters at the front, and the regular marauders behind in fairly deep ranks. We'll have the spear here and here. We'll put the berserkers and the special marauder on the far left flank. Wulfric right in the middle. And I'm pretty happy with that. I see, so they're spawning over on that side, and I can't see the rest because this hill's in the way. So the main army will be over there. This is the reinforcement army. Can I do any damage to you with the warhounds? Not especially. So actually what I want to do is bring you guys back over to the main force. Or have you hide in the forest. Let's hide you in the forest, then you can pop a bit of a surprise on the enemy. I like the sound of that. Alright, you guys sweep up to there. You guys up to there. You over to there. You over to there. You guys just walk around, and then Wulfric to there. Go. Although actually we should probably have Wulfric in the centre. You guys charge, because I want you hidden before these guys respond to you. Or is this their army? Have I just been played? It just occurs to me that reinforcements would not start on the battlefield. I think I've just been played. They are doing a game for Necromunda. I think it's the same people that did Mordheim. And that's another game actually I bought, meaning to feature it on this channel at some point. But I have not had a chance to play it single player, and I'd much rather play it single player first so I can at least understand what the hell is going on. Yeah, I have totally just been played. Although it looks like you are determined to take the really, really low ground. I am okay with this. Alright, do that, and let's speed this up so we can get a move on with stuff. Oh, and they are shifting around again. Come on people, get hidden. That was kind of the whole point of putting you here. You're hidden. Chariot, I have a feeling, is not going to be able to get hidden. Yeah, you can hide in forest, Chariot cannot. In that case, let's pause this for a second and reset where our troops are coming, because I still want the high ground against them. And if they're willing to give that to me, then that's very kind of them, and I should not try and deny them that privilege. I think I'm going to leave you guys over here. Put you actually on the right flank. Like that. And then Wolfric there. Go. And this is definitely going to take a moment, so it's funny, but I think Warhammer 40k is the weakest game they've made and it's the most successful. I would kind of agree with you. Like, I've played 1 or 2 Warhammer 40k battles, I never enjoyed them. Much preferred fantasy. And I actually bought a bunch of models and started making the train sets for Mordheim. Never did play a game on it though. We just got all the stuff and we were like, everyone's moving away. Oh well. Next time. In the next life perhaps. But I really must play Mordheim digital game at some point. Definitely, for sure, 100%. Age of Sigmar for the win! I've only heard bad things about Sigmar. Necrons are never fun to play against or as. Yeah, I remember Necrons with much derision from Dawn of War. That's my only real exposure to them. Imperial Guard all the way. For the Emperor! And if you're in fantasy, for Sigmar as well, because he's totally like the Emperor. But not, because he's a god, and the Emperor isn't, because he's not a god Emperor. Wouldn't it be funny if the god Emperor of 40k was in fact Karl Franz? Yeah, what I don't understand about Age of Sigmar is, what exactly were they trying to do with it? Where are the trolls? I just realised I totally forgot to move my spearmen. So actually, instead of having the spearmen on the flanks, I think I'm going to put you behind, and then I can have you reacting to any threats. Except there's a unit of spearmen like miles away from any of the other units. Death Core of Krieg. Alright, we're getting into position. The AI definitely played me by actually not being right in front of me at the start of a battle. I think that's possibly the first time I've ever seen them not just start in front of me. I don't know exactly what they've gained from being over here, except maybe a bit of cover from the woods. I guess that's a benefit, because I seem to have more cavalry than they. In fact, I'm not even seeing a single cavalry unit. They're on the move. Nope. Oh, don't be jinxing over to the middle. Or whatever. I will just attack you from here. No, you're just rotating. That's fine. Rotate away. From what I heard in Age of Sigmar, they're trying to get rid of the rules bloat from 8th. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Rules bloat was kind of an issue even when I was playing like 15, 20 years ago. 15 years more like. And I used to play with a proper rules warrior. He used to be constantly checking and rechecking everything, so one turn would take about an hour. It was fun. And he plays the dwarves. Like his one and only real tactic was dwarf miners pop up right under my handgunners or my cannon. So I actually, a couple of times, I just deployed all of my handgunners facing backwards. So as soon as the miners popped up, they're just like, oh, hi, bang. One game games company which has actually done really well with reducing game rule bloat is Dungeons and Dragons. Like 5th edition is really good for how much they've reduced the rule bloat. I'm actually genuinely impressed, and it looks like it's a popular rule set because D&D's suddenly cool again, which is good to see. I've missed that game. Alright, I think we are about ready to start advancing. So, javelin throwing dudes. Move up and get ready to throw your javelins. Let's play on normal speed again, because I would like the rest of the army to push forward. You guys, I want you doing that and that. You lot are still more or less hidden, and yeah, you're gonna have to move forward. Wow, you're very quick, especially the hounds are very, very quick. Let's move the chariot up so they think that this is like my furthest group. And spearmen are there, so spears can move here. And then you guys here. You guys here. And Wolfric, of course. Can't forget you, buddy. Up to there. I do enjoy 5th edition, but 3.5 will ever be in my heart. Well, to be fair, the 5th edition game, which I DM, and actually last Friday was my last session as a DM, I'm now playing as a player, yes! We've agreed to homebrew the skill systems. The skills are more akin to 3.5, where there's a lot more different choices of skills, rather than trying to bunch them into the more restrictive but broader categories. And we've also reintroduced like specializations. So yes, you can get Arcana, but then if you want to be really good at reading like inscriptions or runes or anything like that, then it's a specialization, which grants a further proficiency bonus if you get that. And I will tell you on Friday whether that works or not. Alright, you guys are miles behind. But I do really like the idea of just popping out and going, ha-ha! I do have cavalry! I might bring the Werkin forwards. In fact, if I can get away with it, I would like to hide you guys in here. Because the AI tends to forget about you when you just hide units. So we'll march up to here and then we'll just kind of gesture angrily at them. Alright, let's let you guys get into position. Blink. And see what they try and do. Actually, chariot. I kind of want you on this side, because over here you'll get caught up by the trees. I don't know if it's still a thing that trees affect cavalry, but I suspect so. Fast reduce speed and combat efficiency of large units and allow some troops to hide. All I need is for you guys to just disappear. I need to be very careful. I have a bunch of spearmen over on that side. One, two, three. All of them are invisible, and they've completely forgotten I'm over here again, and have moved away. Parfait! Right then. Let's bring you guys forwards. This is like the most composed battle there has ever been for Norsca, but I hope it will pay off. Shift you over to the right flank. There, buddy old pal or chip. That sounds like a good way. I hope if it works I can borrow steal it. Yeah, I'm almost certainly going to try and post it up in one of the wikis if it does work. We've put a fair amount of work into it. And it also allows some mastery, so if someone wants to truly get proficient at something, then there are mechanics that allow for a mastery, but that's much more open-ended. Like we specifically says, this doesn't give additional proficiency dice. This is open-ended to the DM, so if the DM wants to give you like an additional bonus or a feat or something which relates to that mastery, then they can. Any particular reason I don't use control groups? I do. It's just in this battle I felt like I'd need a little bit more flexibility, so I haven't. But I do use them. Usually for like tying together archers, or my front line are very often put into a control group.
My God's call! Moving
Alright, where are the trolls? That's the thing I'm the most concerned about. Where are they? Marauders. Come on, you big lumbering bastard. There you are. You are on the right, so let's have you shift over to that side. No, they have a chariot. Their boss is on a chariot. Interesting. Shoot them.
Kill in the name of the gods!
Let's grab you lot, bring you back over here. And you are who I was trying to select. To go and attack that, and go and attack that. And if you're really going to let me just kill your general with no intervention, then it's fine by me. Right, here comes not all of you. Spears. I should be much more effective against you. Have you guys looping forward a bit.
Ready to murder! Tracking!
Ready to murder. The spears are moving forward, so I'm going to wait for the perfect moment to commit the rest of my forces. Right, let's grab the javelins. Let's throw them because they're not yet engaged. You are struggling a little bit over here, aren't you? Okay, they are moving away. Once they have moved away... What the hell, that one bloody chariot. Jeez! Wulfric, go fight them. Alright, it's your time to shine, cavalry. Huzzah! Nice, 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 nice.
Yes, Lord! Mortal fool! What? Throw those axes! That's what the masters bid. What? No combat!
Alright, those guys are starting to break. Definitely got a nice catch here on the left flank. We're storming into the centre. Ah, they're the trolls. Do you guys have any bonuses against large? No, but you're frenzied and berserking. So hopefully that works. Alright, you guys go and hunt them. Javelins. I actually want you throwing javelins at them. Because you are actually anti-large with javelins, which is kind of interesting. Lovely. Oh, Skinwolves kind of got owned. What are you doing? Cavalry's not exactly had the best time of things. But we seem to have shattered their right flank. And also those guys. Let's go hunt you. You continue to hunt after them. I have no idea what's going on. The woods really don't help. Right, Werkin are still here. I'm actually going to leave you alone, just let you regenerate for a while. Because that is something that you do. Okay, my cavalry force is broken. Where the hell did you come again? Oh, there's some spearmen there. That's not good.
They will succumb.
May as well throw at the enemy. Wolfric is here doing his thing. One ship. Not the best ship you've ever done. Those are my chariots? Yes, they are my chariots. And you need to back the hell off. Jeez, I just noticed you're almost dead.
Mortal fool! We must throw in. What do you get?
Wolfric's just bossing them on his own. Just like, yeah, all these enemies, not a problem. I have massively overpowered armor. Alright, let's just chase down. Mostly because I just want the experience for the horse fast units. Lovely. Lovely. You're going after that. You guys are hunting them all down. And they're off. There we go. Pyrrhic victory. I disagree. I'm going to call that a really good victory because they had 1,000 men. Actually, we outnumbered them. Whoops. We did kill like 1,000. 900. And they killed 500. Their boss got 250 kills. Yikes. So half of my casualties were to that one unit. I need a chariot. I really need a chariot. My chariot got 92. The Warhounds, actually they didn't do terrible. The Werkin, not great. Regiments of Renown, I kind of forgot to put you into the fight. And you Spearmen only got 14. What did the Trolls do, if anything? 36.